We are not going to succeed because Taliban are masters of guerrilla warfare. During my 21 years of playing cricket, I have never been approached by anyone or offered a bribe. Ethnic-based politics is being used to exhort people to serve own ends. This is an anathematic concept of nationalism. I have fruit trees, cows for fresh milk, yogurt, my own wheat. I am basically self-sufficient. One is actually the democracy here, you know. People assume that this election means that there is democracy in Pakistan. There is no democracy. I further promise you that all my wealth and property will be in Pakistan. I will take ownership of this country and won't be like those leaders who create hideouts abroad. In most of Pakistan it is a feudal country. People are very scared and oppressed by authority. But when you move to these wilder areas, they are not so easily suppressed. We must speak the truth if we are to be a great nation. Certain folks start playing Sindhi despite having ravaged the life of the common Sindhi. Starting a war is in our hands, it is easy. But ending a war, that is not in our hands and no one knows what will happen. In a country where 500,000 die every year only for drinking polluted water, it is more necessary for us to do something for them. But having set myself these goals, I had to work really hard to achieve them. So for us any gain we had in election, one vote that we got, was a win. When you remove the concept of reward and punishment on merit, the result is the utter destruction of social fabric. Holy Prophet Pbuh promulgated a justice system regardless of status of people, yet in Pak the powerful easily escapes. At the moment we have a ruling class that has one law and the people the other. Imran Khan says end your ego, think of nation. The future of Indo-Pak cricket will depend on how the peace process goes. But I don't need to use politics as a way of making money. Just give it everything you've got and bowl as fast as possible. You all have to make a new Pakistan. Naya Pakistan is not a slogan, it's a belief. I do not have any fears, no fear of dying, of failure, of anything. That means I am very dangerous for my opponents. Talent or intelligence doesn't matter, it's your dreams that will decide how big a person you will become. Compromise for your dream but never compromise on your dream. It is not defeat that destroys you, it is being demoralized by defeat that destroy you. I further promise you that all my wealth and property will be in Pakistan. I will take ownership of this country and won't be like those leaders who create hideouts abroad. I have always believed that one should not be scared of losing. I think that really is the key. When I came into politics I always thought there was a possibility I would be killed. The more you study, the more you know, how less you know. Colonialism deprives you of your self-esteem, and to get it back you have to fight to redress the balance. It's more important to try to do something for the crores of poor people of my country. But having set myself these goals, I had to work really hard to achieve them. I believed in myself. I never imagined myself as just an ordinary player. If you have political reform in the Islamic world, the spiritual reform would follow. If your house is burning, wouldn't you try and put out the fire? What I perceive is above all justice, where everyone has the same law. Just give it everything you've got in bowl as fast as possible. The team which handles the pressure best, carries the day. But I don't need to use politics as a way of making money. The future of Indo-Pak cricket will depend on how the peace process goes.